Garamella here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn a total stranger into your best friend in just a few minutes. Now, of course, we're talking about street photography, and if you can master street photography, as I've said before, in many ways you can master life, because all the skills you develop in street photography will make all aspects of your life that much better. It'll give you more confidence, be more social, be better at business, and just will make you a happy, more creative, and better person to be around. So if that's not you yet, don't worry, because I got you covered in this video. All right, so here's the thing. I like to say victory loves preparation. So I'll say that one more time. Victory loves preparation. So when I first started, I was too scared. I was a total introvert, completely afraid to approach people, but I had one mindset shift that completely changed everything. And I talked about that in yesterday's video, which you can watch up here. But in this video, we're gonna talk about how to build rapport with a person. So if they actually say yes and you can photograph them, how can you build rapport? What can you do to make them feel confident in your abilities? The first thing is to actually be a good photographer, which is why I created a program called Street Photographer Pro, which will turn you into a professional street photographer in 14 days or less. And I'm gonna launch that program tomorrow. But today I'm gonna show you one of my little tricks for gaining instant rapport with people. So there's certain things I've learned from approaching hundreds and thousands of people, literally thousands of people over 18 years. And I've noticed there's certain things, I notice what people have certain objections and certain things they're gonna say. So if they say A, I'm gonna answer B. If they say C, I'm gonna answer D. So no matter what they say, their objection, I have an answer to it, and I already know their fear or what they're gonna be scared of. So being able to know what the person is gonna say before you even approach them and having an answer ready will give you confidence, and you can just rattle it off. It's almost like an ace card. You can just pull it out and boom, you're good. Now I've sort of stacked the deck in my favor where I have nothing but aces, or I got a full house, so to speak. No matter what the person says, no matter what they're doing, I can usually get them to say yes. And I go into way more detail in my Street Photographer Pro program, but I want to give you some value into what I do and my thinking. After you've determined all these objections, I sort of make a checklist in my mind. So on a hypothetical piece of paper, I have a yes and a no box. So for anything I do, the person can basically check a yes or a no. So for example, I dress in a certain way when I go out and do street photography so that everyone's going to check that yes box when they see me, and there's not going to be some people that check no. Okay, so there's a way to dress, believe it or not, in street photography that can most likely put a yes in their mind. And then when I'm photographing them, there's certain things I can say or I can do that will give them the check marks. As I go through my photographic process, taking pictures with them, basically in their mind, they're going through a series of check marks, hypothetically, right? And they're going yes, yes, yes. So as we go along, they're like, oh wow, this is great. Oh wow, this is great. Oh wow, this is great. It's like all these little surprises. It's almost like I can mind read what they want, and I'm giving it to them without them really knowing that they wanted it. I know that's kind of deep or kind of meta, but that's totally my experience. So I'll give you another example. After I take a couple pictures, what I'll do is I'll show them the photo. Now I know these photos weren't my best, but I have so much confidence in my photography that when I show them these photos, they'll always go, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. These photos are so great. So when they see it, that instantly builds rapport and trust. So just showing them right away will instantly build rapport and trust. And then because they trust me, they'll give me more time and allow me to do way more different poses and certain things without wanting to leave. Showing that expertise and showing them the photos right away really builds that rapport and trust. Now, these are just two small little tricks that I told you about, dressing in a certain way, showing them the photos. There's so many small little things that you can do during a shoot and that happen in a shoot that I've experienced over the years. And when you say the right things, when you act in a certain way, when you do the right things, you're gonna get a yes. I put all these little tricks and things that I've learned into my Street Photographer Pro video program, which I'm gonna release tomorrow on this date. And the great thing about this program, it's not like these videos where I talk about the subject and give you one or two little tips. I give you all my tips. And in my Street Photographer Pro program, I hold nothing back. I give you all the steps. It's basically giving you the answers to the test, and then all you have to go out there is to do it, which is why I'm super pumped up, because you're gonna be able to become a street photographer and take photos that amaze anyone in 14 days or less. And that's the great thing about the program. It's not gonna take you months or years to be a great street photographer. You literally can watch my video program and go out there that same day and start doing it. Now, it obviously takes some time, so I've included exercises and practice, but I want you to be a professional street photographer in the shortest shortest amount of time, which is why I've condensed 18 years of knowledge into a course that you can watch in just a few hours. And that program is coming out tomorrow. So like I said, stay tuned. It's really gonna change everything for you. I've already gotten a ton of comments. I appreciate that. So tomorrow I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna talk all about that video program, Street Photographer Pro. So you're not gonna wanna miss it. And I have a bunch of surprises tomorrow. I wish I could tell you, but you gotta tune in tomorrow and I'll tell you everything. And trust me, it's totally worth it. It's gonna blow your mind. Have a great day. I'm Garamella, and go out there and shoot.